Prevention Week, and my name is Sharyl, and I wanted to share a little bit about my story as a parent of a child who suffered from substance use disorder and is addicted to opiates. It's kind of a long story, but I'll make it really short. One of the things that sticks out in my mind is that I was not able to notice the behaviors associated with substance use disorder. Even though it was happening right in front of me, I could not see what the truth was. It was really difficult for me to be able to recognize in my own child what I could recognize with other people's kids. So I feel really passionate about sharing my story so other families and moms can feel comfortable in coming forward and not having the stigma associated with being a parent of a child with substance use disorder, or a child having that disorder, or anyone that's working on getting clean and sober. What I want to speak specifically to today is why I think it's important for prevention of relapse. Participating in programs like 12-step programs like NA and AA, having a sponsor, and 100% abstinence of mind-altering medications and drugs. I watched my child go to rehab 3 times, and in those 3 times, after the second rehab that he went to, he almost lost his life to an overdose. And the 3rd time he went to rehab, he was really working the program and working the steps, reaching out to those people in the recovery community. He was able to get a sponsor, and he's doing really good today. But before that took place, there were so many things that happened, and we think it's okay to go hang out with our friends and drink and, smoke a little weed when we're growing up. And as a parent, I thought it was normal for kids to do that in high school, and I wasn't able to recognize that for some kids that is not the normal. Some people can do it, but there are other kids and other people who are not able to do that. And when I say kids, I'm talking young adults. I'm not talking smaller children. But people just can't understand the difference between someone that can use it and put it down versus someone who has the disease of substance use disorder, and how important it is as parents that we become educated and we talk to our kids and have that relationship. Have dinners with them, sit down, participate in their sports, be active in the things that they're doing in their lives, ask questions, meet their friends' parents. Don't just trust that when they say they're staying the night with a friend that's where they're really going. And that was really hard for me, and it was a lesson that I had to learn, is to be able to read between the lines, commit to being more involved without feeling like I'm smothering them, because now, after going through the things that we've had to as a family, I think I do tend to smother a little bit. I'll just be honest. But most importantly is for anyone that hasn't used, and you have a family member that has any type of addiction, whether it be alcohol or substances, don't use it all. That's what my advice would be. And I realize that sometimes that doesn't seem reasonable, but it's really important to understand that it is genetically, you are genetically predisposed if you have a parent that has addictions, or if you have family members. And in my family, on both sides, we have a long line of addiction. So if there's anything that you take away from today and me talking to you or learning about prevention, is staying connected with your families. But the other thing that I want to say is, as a parent, I want people to know that it's not your fault. It's not anything you did. It's not something that you caused. It really is a disease, and it's okay to reach out to other people like myself who have been there or are currently experiencing a child who is using. And so don't feel like you're alone. Make sure that you find one person, if it's anything, just one person that you can talk to and reach out to, and find someone that you feel safe with so that you can get the help that you need.